You know, I probably should get a start screen for these Jaguar streams at some point. I'll get around to it. I'll just say it's a good thing I'm drinking. I just realized this attract screen has no gameplay demo in it. Usually for these kinds of games, even in the 16-bit era, like their attract screens before you get to the start menu would have, you know, some kind of, you know, footage of someone playing the game. I mean, heck, even, you know, 8-bit platformers had that. It's like, hey, here's what this game looks like. Even Gex had that. Gex had that feature, but I don't see that here. There's no indication of what this game is from this attract screen. And that should be worrying. Alright, let's get this over with. Okay, so basic control here. So glide, jump, look. We have passcode. Love it. Start chapter 1. Oh, okay. I pressed right on the D-pad and that started the game. Okay, normal enough so far. The acceleration isn't great. I'm not a fan of this acceleration on the character. Alright, is there anything if we go to the left? No, there is not. Are my controls reversed? My controls might have been reversed. Okay, so you can glide. I once saw a cartridge for I think the first or second Bubsy game on the Super Nintendo at some sketchy store in London for like £5. I probably should have bought it. That would have been a fun souvenir. Oh well. Wait, is this like a business snake with like coins? Well, it's dead now. Whatever it was. Alright, so who wants to place bets on whether this thing is just really bad or just kind of boring? I don't know what it's going for. I don't know what it's going for aesthetically. I was trying to take a screenshot and I died. Oh, I still have... Okay, I still have my 32 here. The acceleration is bizarre. Oh. Okay. They just killed me. It's almost like a Sonic the Hedgehog quality to the acceleration. I mean, I kind of want to get the thing that's over there, right? But, like, those... Okay, so I can't stomp on these kids. Okay, so how about I just not mess with those kids? So, for anyone watching this, I want you to keep in mind that Bubsy is Britain's answer to Mario and Sonic. Like, he's not a platform mascot. Because what platform would want this as a mascot? Instead, someone thought, you know, these cartoon mascot platformers are... oh, wait, Jatsu, is that Zool? Is Zool Britain's Mario? I just assumed it was Bubsy. Alright, no idea what any of that does. Checkpoint? Okay, well, I can still glide. Alright, I glide past those. Oh, and then right into the water for an insta-death. So, was that a checkpoint? That was not a checkpoint. Instead, that was a go fuck yourself point. You know, the point at which you can go fuck yourself. Is there any point in going back up there? I mean, other than these little... Oh, hey, they're dead. Oh, because I ain't getting across that water otherwise, am I? I mean, I wasn't getting across that water. Wow. Okay. So this does want precise platforming. Full speed. Ramming speed! Yeah, I did it. Why is there an evil cat head? What's this coin do? I mean, I probably should have the game manual up here with me. You know, for reference. Because it's very important to reference this game. So do I have to collect all these things, or is this just for like scoring purposes? And that's a background element, not a foreground element. Okay, so I can kill those heads. Ah, those stupid British school children. Just kill them all, that's what I say. Okay, that's a checkpoint. Well, Jatsu, don't worry. Zool 2 will eventually grace my stream as well. So hopefully you weren't concerned about that. Alright, so are these... So I know that in the original Bubsy, he was supposed to be collecting, like, balls of yarn because he's a cat. Right, get it? He's a cat. You get it? Because he's a cat. He's a cat, so he likes balls of yarn. You get it? Is that humor too sophisticated for you? Oh, he takes a long time to get up when he gets dizzy. Oh, fuck these kids. Okay, there you go. You know, those snakes are just minding their own business. Oh, so cats shouldn't actually go near balls of yarn. That makes sense, because you don't want them, like, eating that stuff, you know? I mean, I wouldn't want my cats eating that. Is that the level exit? Oh, okay, it's a teleporter. Sure. Oh, I love not seeing where I'm jumping. It's my favorite thing. So I guess those big ones are like a lot of balls. But yeah, I can't tell if these are balls of yarn. They're just polygonal. They're just polygonal. And again, those snakes just minding their own business. Minding their own lucrative business. But still, their own business. Not bothering anyone. And I'm just coming along and murdering them. See, even Bubsy knows this is torture. I think the issue is that no one in Britain knew how to design a game level. I think that's the cause of everything going on here. Okay, those are platforms. Like, yes, if you look at the, first couple of Sonic games, most of those are labyrinths. Those are labyrinths of different kinds, but those are, like, thought out. Those are considered with routes and whatnot. Yeah, Jatsu, like, if you go right, you'll get to the end eventually. And that's part of, the quality of the Sonic games. Where there are multiple routes, so so they gave you a feeling of freedom and choice and all whatnot. Without having to, like, get weird with it. But if a game designer, had, some, let's say, dull ideas in their head about what constituted, openness and, freedom of movement in games, you might end up with something that is like an actual labyrinth. Which turns out actual labyrinths not particularly fun. Unless, it's like a dungeon crawler or something and you can like map it out and all that stuff and you're getting golden experience. I don't want to touch those. That's not good. And the hitboxes for these enemies are weird. I mean, I'm about to fail. So, there's that. Is there even an exit to this level? Also, Jatsu, don't tell anyone I said something nice about Sonic the Hedgehog. I'll never live it down. But yeah, I'm going up because it seems like the thing to do, Probably should go up. But I don't know where I'm going. I'm on my last life, so I'm probably about to die any moment now. Hey, how about that? Look at that, I died. Well then. Okay, so glide A. Okay, so my controls are reversed. So this might be Bubsy 2. I don't actually know. This is Bubsy 2. This is either Bubsy 2 or Bubsy 3. But this is for sure not Bubsy 1. Because Bubsy 1 was on DOS or Amiga or something. But yeah, I think I'm comfortable saying that Bubsy is the highlight of platformers. Oh, the snakes do attack. Okay. Yeah, like, these early Bubsy games, they looked like real video games, is the problem. Okay, so that's an extra life shirt. What is that? What does this thing do? What does this thing do? Is this switch to activate something? I mean, I'm gonna just go glide off of here, regardless. And into the water. Okay, there's no point in gliding off of there.
Oh, sure. Let's all torch the Bubster.
Yeah, you have no control over the glide like in Mario World. It's just a slow fall. Like, there's a short pause after you... Wait, how did I die?
Oh, sure. Let's
How did that kill me?
torch the Bubster.
There's a short pause when you land, especially if you do a high jump. That, like, really messes up the timing for trying to jump on enemies. And yeah, he does accelerate faster than Sonic. So, like, it turns out that you can't have acceleration that's too fast for these things.
Oh, sure. Let's all torch the Bubster.
Alright, let's see if we can make it across. There we go. Yeah, those bees are a hassle. You know what? At least there are checkpoints. That might sound like the absolute minimum, and it is. But at least they had the absolute minimum here. And you slide down those slopes. So I just slid into that death without having any real control over what was going on. Which, in technical parlance, that's not non-ideal. Hey, another door. Where does this door go? Ah, more children. I hate children. Okay, I couldn't even jump over that.
Oh, sure. Let's all torch the Bubster.
I'll be right back. Wait, was Bubsy doing something weird? He was, wasn't he? When I wasn't looking. This game really is cursed. Oh, Bubsy tries to sell you drugs? I mean, that's just normal. Like, that's what he's there to, that's what he's there to do. Okay, well I found the boundary of the level, I suppose. So these things do have left and right boundaries. So I guess verticality is the key, and the key is Jesus Christ! What killed me there?
Oh, sure. Let's all torch the Bubster.
So the name of the game is verticality. So we have this upper, I guess this middle ruin area, and then we have an upper mushroom forest and a lower mushroom forest.
Oh, sure. Let's all torch the Bubster.
And this acceleration is making it impossible to do anything.
Hi.
Hi. I was telling chat that this acceleration on Bubsy makes it impossible to do anything in this game.
It looks vaguely, I was gonna say Sonic-like, but maybe,
No, that's what they're going
Jazz
for.
Jazz Jackrabbit.
How dare you malign Jazz Jackrabbit with this comparison? But no, they are trying to go for a Sonic thing without understanding how the Sonic games work. Alright, now I need to not get immediately murdered by these children. Wait, so the balloons kill me?
That's fucking stupid.
Yeah, that's a yikes. Is there an infinite lives cheat code in this stupid fucking game? Nope, just nope. But there are passwords for the levels, so I could just go see different levels.
I mean, if you're gonna do that, you might as well just abuse save states. I know you said you don't like doing that, but
I'm not sure how to on this emulator. All right, let's see here. Wait, so this passcode entry includes letters, but none of these passcodes have letters in them.
to trip you up, man.
I think that says something about the human condition. Nope, that's not what I meant to do.
Oh, sure. Let's all torch the Bubster.
That's not what I meant to do. The numpad, it does nothing. Alright, let's try that again. So there's no level select. You just enter the passcode for the level, and you go to that level.
I mean, there's a start chapter option down there. Can you not
No,
change that?
no, trying to go left or right on that just starts the game.
Oh, that's dumb.
Yeah, it's a bit odd, isn't it? Alright, so Jatsu's watching a speedrun, and he can confirm this game was designed by monsters. Also known as the British. So Tweedledee and Tweedledummer.
Torch the Bubster.
Okay. Alright, same palette. Oh, so it's Fractured Furry Tales, so it's all gonna be based off of, I guess, children's fairy tales that aren't copyrighted. So I wonder how many palettes they actually have in this stupid
Oh,
fucking
sure.
game.
Let's all torch the Bubster.
It's difficult to know, like, what will kill an enemy and what will kill me. Oh, I dropped right into that guy's attack.
Torch the Bubster.
There was literally nothing I could have done about that. Truly incredible. Oh, so there are 6 pallets.
Oh, sure. Let's all torch
Okay.
the Bubster.
I need to turn the audio up so I can see how. Oh. Yeah. Can't hear it very well.
Wait, 13 levels. And how come there's 15 passwords that I have open in my tab?
Maybe there's some secret levels.
There might be. And Bubsy did originate on the Amiga, right?
How could something like this not originate on the Amiga?
Oh, there's a final boss. Lovely.
It's two children who throw cherries at you, apparently.
My worst nightmare.
Children.
I know. Okay. Oh, hello, Collybog. Welcome. All right. So Bubsy 1 and 2 are on the SNES and Genesis. So is this Bubsy 3?
I thought Bubsy 3 was Bubsy 3D.
Well, Bubsy 3D is the 3D Bubsy.
Yeah, but I thought the 3 also meant it's, you know.
No, that
the
make.
third game,
But that would make too
Let's-
much
let's-
sense.
We have the entirety of the internet in front of us. Let's Google it.
Well, what's up, Jatsu? And according to Jatsu, this is the third one.
Hmm.
Wait. I passed through those children without killing them.
Mhm. There are 6 of these fucking games.
How many are modern, though?
2.
Oh, okay.
Bubsy the Woolies Strike Back and Bubsy Paws on Fire.
Oh, sure. Let's all torch the Bubster.
Oh, okay. So it's these first 3 3D and then the 2 modern ones.
Yeah, the Woolies Strike Back was made by the people who made Gianna Sisters Twisted Dreams.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Mm.
The British. Though that Gianna Sisters game didn't look that bad, from what I
My
remember.
understanding is that Gianna Sisters game was actually okay, but I own it. I've never touched it. I don't know where I bought it or why I bought it or.
It was probably in a bundle at some point, because I think I have it too. Alright, so since this is Bubsy the Third, they probably expect the players to already be familiar with, you know, the right and wrong ways to play Bubsy. Hey, one up. And another switch. What do these switches do? You see, if I'd played the first 2 Bubsy games, I might know. Oh no, this is invincibility, not a 1-up. Okay, so I just kill these kids and rabbits and all that. Yeah, he sure is dizzy for a while. Oh, it's a switch maze? Oh no. And there's a time limit.
A time-limited Switch maze. That's the only thing that could be worse is a time-limited teleporter maze.
I mean, don't give them ideas.
Were you there when Gino came across the teleporter puzzle in Sonic 06?
Yes, it was very funny. So because there's a little like piece that's uneven up there, and because of the slope acceleration in this game,
It
like,
pushes you back off.
it pushes me off. Incredible.
How many games have gotten this slow acceleration, fast platformer thing right?
I
Is it
keep
really just a handful of 2D Sonic games and maybe Freedom Planet?
I keep telling people that Spark the Electric Jester exists.
And I guess the Jazz Jackrabbit games, if you like those, or had a PC at the time and not a Super Nintendo like the Cool Kids, or a Genesis.
Yeah, the cool kids were the ones with the genocide.
That cannot be the plural for Genesis.
Why not? The normies had SNESs, and then the freaking nerds used their parents' computers. Okay, there's another switch. Wait, no. There's now 2 switches. The physics are just wrong in every way imaginable in this thing. And so
Callie Mac says every stage in this game is a Switch maze.
yeah, that's a war crime. These developers should be tried at The Hague. Ah, children! Okay, I dealt with that.
You just killed those children.
Good, they deserved it. They're British. Alright, so... Oh no, I'm back here again. Alright, so let's try going down this time. Ah, children! Okay, I got them that time. But my timer is running low. Yeah, this acceleration is bad, especially considering the limited view you have of these levels. Like, nothing fits together.
Are you saying you're having a bad time?
I'm saying that I came into this knowing I was going to have a bad time, and I'm not that disappointed.
But do you think you'll be able to beat a single level? Is the question.
Probably not. I can't even find the exit. And I have 3 minutes left in this one.
I played some Sonic Adventure last night.
Is it fine?
That game controls way worse than I remember.
Yeah, I mean, it's not good, but is it fine?
No.
Oh, okay.
I was like, this is controlling this feels awful. When you're standing still and the camera's not spazzing out, like Sonic's pretty responsive in that game at least. But like if you're running along anything, it felt bad. Maybe it'd feel better on a GameCube controller or an actual GameCube. But
I mean,
I'm pretty sure Sonic Adventure just got by with being one of the few 3D platformers on the Dreamcast that was like serviceable.
it got by on technical marvel, which frankly, like in 1998 when that game originally came out, it was technically pretty amazing. Like,
Yeah, it's a 3D Sonic game that controls worse than like Mario 64. But Sega people wouldn't know what that controls like anyway, so.
I mean, it's better than Nights into Dreams.
sure.
Do you have something against
It's also-
Nights into Dreams?
Just conceptually.
It's better than Shenmue.
Hey, Shenmue is art. But yeah, if it seems like I'm completely lost, that's because I'm completely lost.
Well, like I said, the switch for this level to get out is not the switch, but the exit is in the top left of the map.
This is
Very
this
top
is
left.
this is level 2. Is that still?
Yeah, same for level 2, top left.
God, I died.
Oh, sure. Let's all torch the Bubster.
Top left. Well, I was going right, so that's the wrong direction. Unless there's a door.
Well, you
that
might
takes
have
me.
to go right to go left. It's one of those fucking things.
Yeah, yeah. You have to get up to get down. You know.
And you need to ascend and to the left.
All right, let's see if I get murdered by those children again. Okay, so the timer resets when you die. So if your timer's running low, just kill yourself.
Hmm.
That's my advice. To all the children watching this.
I'm gonna try Sonic Adventure 2, see if that controls any better. I
It
seriously doubt
Almost certainly does not.
So Sonic Adventure 2 does control better
Oh.
if you're playing as Sonic.
So Kalimok's saying I need to head to the lowest level. Okay.
It's probably to hit a switch that'll let you access the other areas.
Or to go through a door. Yeah. Oh, how do I get back though?
I mean, there's no way to escape Bubsy. There's no way back.
There's no way back. Once I've gone this far, there's no going back. And I'm back at this table. Like the first Rayman from '95 isn't quite this bad, but it's still pretty obnoxious about its bullshit with the level design. In fact, I would say that this is worse than Gex.
Is it worse than Gex?
This is worse than Gex. I hate saying that because Gex.
Isn't Gex just a move to the right type game though, or is it the same bullshit as this?
Oh no, yeah, it's far less convoluted. Ah, children! It's far less convoluted than this game, which is to its benefit.
Like, I'm willing to bet most of the 2D platformers made in the 32-bit era are probably better than this Bubsy game.
There aren't that many 2D platformers in the 32-bit era. Is the thing.
There's more than you'd think. Like there's stuff like Klonoa, which I believe counts.
Klonoa is also kind of polygonal. Like there's 3D effects.
Polygonal, but it is more or less 2D.
Yeah, I guess. Oh no, I'm all the way back here. These checkpoints only activate once. If I pass the checkpoint again, it doesn't save there.
Yeah.
That's called coding it the right way is hard. That's what that's called.
Absolutely. I say there's also I guess Rayman, the first Rayman is a 2D platformer.
Sure is. For some reason Earthworm Jim 2 was ported to the Saturn. I can't tell you why.
I mean, Earthworm Jim 2 isn't good. So
it certainly is not.
Oh, sure. Let's all torch
there's
the
Punky Skunk, which I'm sure is
Punky
fine.
Skunk.
Yeah.
What did that come out on?
It's on the PlayStation.
Huh. Interesting.
You'll get to it eventually, I'm sure.
Oh, I'm sure. Unless it's like a weird EU only thing.
Nope.
Okay.
I used to see ads for it on the EGM all the time.
Oh, okay. Alright, let's try to not get murdered this time, because this is my last life. By these punk flamingos. Because that's a concept that makes perfect sense.
Yeah, I mean, if you got to be in the UK to know.
Yeah, of course. Only the British would get that humor. You know, that famed British humor.
Did a British person hurt you when you were a child or something?
No, but all these British games are hurting me now. If you had to play these British developed video games from the 90s,
I mean,
you would also turn into an
you're,
angelphobe.
you're subjecting yourself to this.
Well, I thought I was going to play a bunch of weird Japanese and American stuff. I didn't realize how much British crap there was when I started this project. Oh, also, I didn't realize that British games were so abjectly terrible in the 90s. Not doing anything in this game is the worst. I don't know why they insist on having all these slopes, or the physics on these slopes. Ah, children. Alright, where does this go? Oh, that just goes there. Fantastic. Alright, I don't think there's any way to get past these children. I can wait for their attack. And then jump on them. And then checkpoint. Okay. Okay, I feel like I'm getting somewhere. I can't tell you where that where is, but it is a where. Ah, the bee killed me.
Oh, sure. Let's all torch the Bubster.
So there's less awful voice acting in this game than I would have expected. Like fewer Bubsy quips. That might have just been a space constraint for the Jaguar cartridges. You know, maybe you needed to play the Amiga version to get the full Bubsy experience.
Maybe.
You know, I think Rare did eventually figure it out that if you're going to have a collectathon game, make the levels relatively small. You know, like in the Banjo games.
Yeah, like a small sandbox where you could explore that one area.
Yeah, and like it won't take, you know.
Doesn't take 5 minutes to cross the level.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, of course, Rare was just copying Nintendo at that point, because Nintendo figured that out with Mario 64. That bee came out of nowhere and just got me. You know, I really felt like I was getting somewhere with that level. Still not even good enough to break the lowest high score. Alright, let's try one of the middle levels. Alright, Chapter 7. Rushing Roulette. That's not even much of a pun. Okay, yeah, here's desert level.
the desert level is a reference to Russia? What?
It's reference to something. Okay, there's a bouncy tent here.
Yeah.
So this is like a Arabian Nights thing, I'm guessing. Oh, and I just immediately died.
What else could you be playing on the Jaguar?
Let's see, what do I have
Like
after
this
this? What do I have after this? Hold on, let me see what I have after this.
No, I'm not asking you to play something else. I'm saying if it's 1990 whatever,
Oh,
and
there's
you're looking at a shelf of Jaguar games, what else could you be playing?
there's Tempest 2000, Alien vs Predator, Doom, Zool 2, Val d'Isere, skiing and snowboarding, Sumi Ninja, Club Drive, Checkered Flag, Brutal Sports Football,
All of which are
Wolfenstein
better than
3D.
this.
So there were a handful of decent games on the Jaguar. They existed, I swear. There are good Jaguar games. They just go to a different school. You wouldn't have met them. All right, so don't touch the spiny lizards. Oh wow, this bright collision with this background element does not work. Oh, and of course the full speed running just puts me straight into the lizards. Also, what is this music? Not entirely sure how it wants me to make that jump. There we go. Is that a bowling pin? Hey, invisible platforms. Everyone loves those. Alright, there's a cactus.
My favorite thing.
Alright, so the cactus, can't touch the cactus. So I'm noticing
The
a
best thing
theme.
I think about this game is the cactus, like lifting his skirt up and walking along. to a
Yes, that
different
is
spot.
that is a decent gag. Okay, there's Acme 5-ton weights just getting dropped randomly, as one does. Can I jump on this thing? Nope, that just kills me. So went from needing to jump on the enemies to now just having to avoid the enemies entirely. Yeah, I don't quite know what to say about this.
That's Bubsy.
Yeah, like I can't get a good launch over that lake because that snail enemy is there, and I can't kill that snail enemy. And only having 9 lives is really something. So I need to just full speed run, jump onto that tree, and then immediately jump off, but with a glide. Like, it can't be asking for that level of precision. Or can it? Yeah, so I can. So I can't get. So I need to get full speed and then jump from this tree somehow. Across that oasis. Oh, but nope, nope. The cactus just kills me instead. So I guess that was a level. I don't know if I could even call that a level.
I mean, they called it a level, so.
Yeah, but I don't trust them. Like, I don't value their opinion.
You're playing Breath of Fire, aren't you? Got to along with the podcast.
What
Okay.
do I look like, Flipper?
Oh, it's a water level. Why is there a water level?
There's always a water level.
Who thought there should be a water level? Why do they think there should be a water level? But this water level, it works exactly the same as... Oh, and my thing just crashed. The game just crashed.
The emulator crash or the game crash?
The emulator crashed. It died. It just decided
Yeah,
that it
the
had
emulator
enough.
committed seppuku.
Yeah, no, the emulator just ended the pain. Just decided it didn't want to exist anymore with Bubsy. I mean, I'm not gonna go and restart Bubsy at this point. The emulator has decided that Bubsy was not meant to be. So this stream is shorter than I thought it would be.
No. Are you not gonna play something else, or is it just gonna be a Bubsy evening?
It was gonna just be a Bubsy evening, and I have other things to do after this. So
Oh, okay.
next to my stream, it'll be something sane like Suikoden or Armored Core. Wait, I can't believe I called Armored Core sane. I guess in comparison to Bubsy, Armored Core is sane.
Just a bunch of menus.
Oh, if only. If it was only just a bunch of menus. Oh, that'd be so much better than what it actually is. Yeah, so in order watching this, if you thought this was a bad enough time to kill some time on an evening, make sure to follow. I play games that aren't Bubsy from the 32-bit era, such as the Suikoden, and various things on the Jaguar and 3DO.
You know, the good consoles.
Yeah, the good consoles. The classics. I only play the classics. Let's see here. Is who's streaming? Is Rio still streaming?
I think so.
Wow, look at them. A real trooper. Of course, they're streaming a good game, so I can't give
He is sweating hard.
give them too much credit.
What are they streaming?
The Persona 3, I believe.
No.
Yeah, so I'll send a stream their way. Well, so I guess now that shows me for trying to stream Bubsy. Well, so
Yeah, Bubsy actually rebelled.
Yes, something that intensely cursed just cannot exist.
Yep.
So it's gonna be real fun to see what happens when I get to Bubsy 3D.
I mean, I think you may enjoy Bubsy 3D more than this, oddly enough.
Really?
Yeah, not that it's good, but it's at least like I'm sure you could beat a level in it.
Oh, okay. Well, there's that.
It's more straightforward.
I would certainly hope so. Oh, hey, Rio's in a boss fight. Pretty late in the game, too. Oh, that's not a boss fight. That's just a hard enemy. Anyway, it was nice talking to y'all.